Okay, Paul Katroff with 423byland.com. Thank you so much for viewing this video on YouTube and going to our webpage. We are so very lucky for the great customers that we have and the people that are interested in buying our lands. Today I'm going to show you a finished product. I'm done with lot 575. I've taken this lot as far as I can go. Today was a rough day because I delayed the finishing of this lot, and I promised a few people Wednesday I would be done. So Wednesday came around, which is today, and we have projected 4 days of thunderstorms. So this morning it downpoured. I was here at 7 o'clock because I know I wanted to get a jump on this, and you know what? I'm not waiting 4 days to finish this lot. So I worked through the rain, which is okay. We got it done. You can see that it's a lot of fun, huh? Anyway, I'm pretty dirty, but I finished. It's 11:20 Wednesday, and it was actually quite nice because the rainy weather was nice and cool. So, you know, no complaints whatsoever. But we're gonna do a walkthrough. I've taken this lot as far as I can. This property is a beautiful property, 6,650 square feet. Lot 575 I bragged on quite a bit. It's been a rough one. We've overcome a lot of obstacles. I've overcome a big fallen tree. I have overcome a whole lot of things. I thought this would be a 5-day clearing job, and it really has gone into more like 12, 13 days. But I'm glad to say that I'm done. So this property is ready to go. If you're interested in buying this property, I highly suggest it. It's probably the best one I've had in quite a few years. So I'm going to do a walkthrough with you on lot 575 right now and show you exactly how far I've taken this property. Of course, there's a super terrific neighbor. There is my final load to be dropped off on the way out of here of this property. So I took that off this morning. Okay. Looking good. Like with all my properties, I try to do that little extra that clearing companies don't do. I'm going to say that most clearing companies don't do exactly what I do. They don't go back with 2 different weed eaters. They don't taper the edges. I'm big on tapering the edges. So I weed eated this to make it look nice and make it look inviting. Of course, we all know about the massive leaning tree, which is gone. This septic clean out, it's rendered. They will be here, I would say, within 2 to 3 days to move that. I speculate right there. So I took care of that as well, and I made that appointment with Aqua Texas. So one thing I pride myself with every property that I clear, and you'll find that a lot of land companies can't exactly brag on this one. See, what I do is I always clear like a foot outside the lot line. Why? Because I dig a tapered look. And I pride myself in being able to see every stake there is from a distance. I want to be able to look at a property. I want to see the entire property without having to peer around trees. I want to stand at the front. I want to see my depth. And so I clean up my lot lines pretty nicely. As you can see, I always spray paint when I can. So let's take a walk. By the way, this is the shape of a diamond. Let's pretend that's first base, second base, third base, and let's just say that's home. So let's take us a little walk. By the way, this is red oak. Please be advised that before you go out and call that stump grinder, hey, that's a good thing to have. If you just cut little chips off it for your fireplace, you can be smoking wood with that all year. That's pretty awesome. Now, of course, there's a lot that I could not do. I take these lots as far as one man can actually take them. When you do the development and you have Dave or Val or whoever you have come out here, they come out here with tractors and they grade the ground and everything. And when it comes to trees, I took down a lot of trees. The trees that I left, I didn't think they were going to impede on anything. I know how much people love trees. I made sure that there was space to get an RV through there. You could back an RV through there if you wanted to go sideways. You could take the RV between these two trees right here, and you can go to the back. So I made sure I took out the trees I would impede using the whole lot, but you can navigate this entire lot even with all these trees here. The trees are great. So here's first base. And of course, as you stand here, you have that lot line, that lot line. You can see the corner marker. I really like this lot. Really pretty lot. Okay, here's the point at which I've never been able to get a clean view on camera from the back lot line, and here is that beautiful clean view. Man, that's nice. All right, you see the space that I left. I took out whatever trees I could in there so that you could feasibly back a unit right from the front and nearly do a straight drive if you wanted to. I wouldn't do a straight drive. I would bring it in and turn it sideways because of the shape of the lot. Give you privacy back here, put a deck, a jacuzzi. I would swing the RV this way. That's just me. But notice how you can get right through these trees. If you got to drop a tree or two, it's not a big deal. But that's a really nice view. I'm really happy with that. I always go through and I use a weed eater and I clean the lot line as best I can for the spray paint. I removed quite a bit of logs. You can see there's an old log there. Long log all the way to the back. There's lots of logs all over. I spent all morning trying to move them and throw them in the side. As I pivot, there's a side view to the other marker. And of course, the back marker. I think the lot came out pretty cleanly for what I had to work with. It's the best I can do. I mean, I can always drop more trees. I don't see a point. That's your shade. By the way, when the sun was out, I noticed that these trees were pivotal for the shade right there. So I didn't want to go tree happy and just start chopping every tree down in sight. Well, this has been a fun lot. I must say that I wish I could get 10 of these. These cul-de-sac lots are impossible to find. I get my first, or actually my second cul-de-sac in 10 years. So this is what the buyer's going to see from the front lot line. Really beautiful. Neighbor doesn't bother you. Really super nice. So this about wraps it up for this lot number 575. I've got more lots coming out. I have 3 or 4 more lots slated to shoot videos for in the next, I would say, a couple of 3 weeks. Nothing like this, nothing that's this big in this location. This is a diamond with every, I don't know how to explain it. It's just beautiful. So if you're interested in this property, 423buyland.com. This is a go. I'm on to my next lot. My next lot should be, I believe, might be 238 Section 8 or 239 Section 8. We'll send a preliminary video and upload it to YouTube before I even start. We'll have that done in a day or two. So stay tuned. I've got more properties on the way. They're all 4,000 square foot lots. I think you'll be happy with everything that I have because we're real picky with what we buy and sell. And man, what a great lot. What a beautiful lot. You know, last night Yolette was here. By the way, Yolette's my other half. We run our business together. You never see her on the videos, but don't even kid yourself. This is not me. It's a 50-50 business. Yolette is keeping everything going behind the scenes for me. because I'm clearing these lots. She is closing the deals. Yes, she's finding the properties, she's closing them. Actually, her closing rate is sensational. She's doing all the book work on the back end of things. She's doing all the mail outs, all the correspondence. She's doing everything. I have it easy. I just hook up a trailer. I come here and I throw up a YouTube video, do a song and dance, and she makes me look good. So far, she's closed 4 deals this month, and I've only done 1 to kind of tell you how good she is. You're going to start seeing and hearing a little bit more of her on the videos because we're real busy, and she wants in on the fun as well too. So anyway, any questions, 423buyland.com. I'm right here. Don't stop. This lot is ready to go. Bye-bye.